What's going on, guys? This is Tybone Skyberg here. Well, it's been a while. I didn't get a chance to review it. It's been already like 2 or 3 months now. So this is 2018, and sorry that took so long because I was in a vacation to time off and everything. So now I'm back. Today we're taking a look at these were my favorite figures of all time. Saban's Power Rangers 2017, the reboot movie with 5-inch figures. Now, before we take a look at these figures in itself, let's take a look at the package itself one by one. Alright, so you have the 5 Rangers you have with alongside with Goldar, and it comes with in the metallic colors. You have the 5 Rangers, you have a metallic Rangers, and of course a 1 Goldar. I think it's metallic Goldar, or whatever they call it, color gold, shiny, I'm not sure. So anyway, you have it at the packages, you have the front and the back for itself, you can tell it's naked. And of course you got the left to right and not much, and underneath and on the bottom was made by Bandai. Now, let's take a look at the other 2 packages itself. One for the Alpha 5, you have the front and the back. And of course, there's some little tiny bit, there's some in the mystery figures. Who is this gonna be? I'm not sure, maybe it's a mystery. Could be a party or something else, I don't know. You can tell the mention is there. And of course, Rita Repulsa, the same ones as the regular package. And of course, you have the front and the back, and still remains that. I'm not sure of what this is. So you have it technically, that's all it is to that. Alright, before we get started on these figures, after the packages, so let's start it with these. Let's start it with the shiniest Rangers. You could tell us there. So, all right, let's take a look at the Ranger himself. Whoa, I really like this, the metallic color Ranger. So I was trying to put the flashy thing from my iPod because I want to figure out what's it look like, and you have it looks very nice. The paint details looks amazing. And so far I can tell that it looks very good. The helmet is almost exactly, it's still a 5-inch helmet. Yeah, it still remains you have it still. The paint detail it looks like, it was much the same, the regular color, but I still prefer on that, but I'm still gonna get the same ones on like that. So these figures are what I got from my niece. So I told him pay me for this. So this cost $32 from the Amazon. So it's very good deal price. The originally in Target store is like $50 or something like that. So anyway, so look at this, shiny colors, looks very nice, and then you have the Ranger. It comes with the same sword, like the regular. If you don't care about the metallic and the ones you have, or if you want to get good deal with this. And of course, you got the weapon on it, the sword. Yeah, it's much the same as the regular color. You could tell as much as there. Now, blue and black Ranger, it's the same hype, but it comes with a power fist, and the rest of them has the power fist, right? So let me put a little bit. So far I can tell that this is the same as power fist, right? There it comes from the difference, except the Red Ranger, because it's got a sword blade or power sword or whatever I call it. It's some kind of glitter, I'm not sure. So it's definitely glitter color. It's light blue. I like to see one like that. So anyway, let's put a little bit. It looks very nice. The helmet looks very good. Now let's take a look at it. The rest of them, the figures, so far I can tell the Red Ranger is nice, and of course you got the Pink Ranger here. It looks very nice, the detailing right there. So far I can tell. Look at this, very nice. I like the one of the very nice the shiny color right there. That's metallic right there. So far I can tell it's more glitter inside than the body. So it looks very nice. So the pink one looks nice, but I can see if it's faded or not, but it still remains there. So the red one is nice, and you have so now you have the yellow Ranger. It's much the same hype, the yellow or pink one. So far I can tell, same hype. The helmets are different. Looks very nice. And yep, that's the one, and it remains like that. So far I can tell it's a little bit, not much, I mean, it's because of flashlight, so from my iPod. So I'll tell them an articulation later on after that. All right, let's take a look at the Blue Ranger itself. Yeah, so far I can tell. Different helmets, looks very nice. I like the color blue and the shiny metallic blue. Look at this. It looks very nice. The helmet, I like those. And the rest of them, it's same as much as the others. And so, yeah, the helmet looks nice. And of course, the Black Ranger. I was worried about the helmet, the Black Ranger, because it's too dark. The helmet. This one here is better, as so far I could tell. So it's better than the other one. It's got a little bit dark, like half black, half gray, some kind of metallic thing. So at least it's okay. So at least lucky enough I got that. So at least when I saw it on the movie, it didn't look like a Derico from the movie. So. And yep, that's all it is to that. That's the rest of them. The male rangers and female rangers are different designs looks. So now let's take a look at Rita Repulsa itself. So to be honest, I never saw this unless in the Banks looks like. And she's kind of looks like an anime, for example. So, and the rest of my body, it looks the color green exactly, but should be in a little bit more color paint details a little bit, like in the movie. So far as I want to see it, my iPod was flashing light. I want to show you a little bit. It should be a color more paint details, like in Elizabeth Banks movie. She looks likely. But a face sculpt right here, it's not exactly, but they will look like an anime. So should be a little bit customized about the hair. I don't mind on the hair, but should be a little bit on knife. I was worried. So, and of course the power staff, you have a power staff, looks very great. You can start from so far, I can tell there's a Green Ranger coin. That's, well, could be Rita's Green Ranger, so far as I can tell. I want to see the sequel. So anyway, the gold staff looks great, as much as the original, but it's different looks. I don't mind it, the one I saw the first look. It looks exactly amazing. So Rita, Elizabeth Banks as Rita looks great, but the face sculpt, I was worried. It's just an anime looks like. So I don't know what Bandai was doing. So. Alright, so, let me see what I get. Well, sorry about that, because that Rita figure, it won't hold still before I started reviewing it. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's take a look at Alpha 5 itself. Now, to be honest, when I saw the first look, Alpha 5, it was kind of weird. They would look like a half alien, half robot, for example. So now, I don't mind it. It's kind of cute. It was different design, so they will look like it reminds me of World of the Wars, for example, the classic version. It's not exactly with the hands. I don't know. It kind of reminds me on it, but it's more definitely Alien. But this a little bit more the design, the Alien, Alpha 5, and this one, if the head sculpt, they will look like a spaceship, for example. This one here, it's. I don't like in Waking Eyes, for example. It should be a little bit like in the front of it, like in the original TV show. But they trying to figure it out. But this is a reboot movie for you. So, alright, let me try up a little bit. So now, it's Alpha 5 for you. I don't mind that this design looks good. Now, least but not least, we have Goldar, for example. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out the Goldar. It's melted cheese. That's one that everybody thought of that. Don't like the design, but I don't mind it. But I was worried about it's just a face sculpt. Should be a little bit more like the original. Otherwise, they will look like a transforming melted Goldar, for example. So this is the only Target exclusives when it comes to the other 5. If you want to pick this up, you gotta get this. It's the only Target exclusive. Maybe you gotta go online or like eBay or Amazon or whatever. So, and so far as I can tell, it's not much it has to say this. So now the stars and articulation. Well, look at this. The shoulder joint. It looks amazing, right? So now let's see the head. The head, it comes to left or right. Not much, and does the knee joint, not much, it's just like that. So I was kind of disappointed, but when I tried to figure it out, there's no a knee joint, whatever I call it, so that's not much. Okay, you got the kit forward, the kit right, nothing. It's much as the same. And the wings design, I don't mind it. It kind of looks like I like both Goldar, basically. So, all right, let's put it back in. Now, alright, so let's start with the articulation with these guys here. All right, so I try to do the articulation. The other two, it's as much as the same pipe. So let's see, you have it comes on the left or right, and like that. And of course, you have it on the shorter joint. Now, the shorter joint, it's a little disappointing me because it's got the one that's on the top and the shoulder. This kind of looks like it reminds me the Legacy Collection. You know, the built the Megazord Power Rangers with the Rangers. But this one here, it's not. But in the original TV show, it's all way up hype, right? So anyway, you have the 360 left or right, the front of the back. It's not bad. I liked it. And no ab crunch and no. They have a kit forward and does kit back, but it has leg joint and no ankle pivot, nothing. That's 5 inch for you. So yeah, that's nothing I have to say. That's the honest to that. So black and blue is much as the same as the other one. So the same hype, same articulation, much as I can. So now the pink ranger on the hand, well, now the yellow ranger is much as the same hype and have different helmets. So now let's take a look at the helmet. But I was worried about it could be like that. So you have a little bit, yes, it's same as hype in the shoulder. It's much as the same. Now you have a kit forward, does kit higher forward. Now does she have a kit back? Nope, because of the butt cheeks on it right here, it's cup rubbing, you can't tell. So in the knee joint, I like that because it's knee joint and no ankle pivot. Really? Man, they should be more made it up. So they should have put a little bit more articulated. Well, that's 5 inch for you. It doesn't matter anyway. Now, the Alpha 5, on the other hand, well, let's say you have a left or right and whatever, 360. And in the shoulder joint, it's not much there. So you have the little bit like this. And yeah, it's wicked like an ET or whatever. ET. And of course, not much a kit, the kit forward, the kit the right, then, oh, and the kit back or whatever. So, and yeah, it's the same one high, but that's Alpha 5 for you. So now Rita, okay, let's start it with Rita. You have a little left or right and a head and a shoulder joint. Now, the little bit disappointing is the joint, the shoulder joint. The one that's got the one at the top of shoulder like that anyway. So, and then she has kit forward and as much as the same in the other, the pink and yellow, but as much as the same hype. No ab crunch. You have the shoulder, like that in the front and in the back or something like that. And it goes like that, whatever. It does like this and the same height like this and not much. As much the same as the pink and yellow. So now that's 5 inch for you. So now you have it right there. So now before I have my final ratings on all these figures, so what are my final thoughts? I would say it was a very good figures, the 5 inch figures. It's much as the same hype as the legacy version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But I tried to get a chance to the Legacy, the Mighty Morphin 95 movie. It's as much as same hype comparison, but I will give it a chance if I have it collected after that with these guys, the ones that I got already. So now I say it's a very good hype with these figures right here. I really liked it's a metallic figures, but so far I can tell I'm shutting off the flashlight from my iPod is because it's the same reason a little bit more if I did. So now the 5 inch figures on the other hand, it's as much as the same like regular colors if I did get a chance or not. So lucky enough, I have the metallic colors figures. I like metallic figures with the shiny colors or whatever, and you can tell us there. Including Goldar, it's not much color, the color gold. It's a regular gold, and it's not metallic thing. So in Alpha 5, it's okay. But Rita, it's okay figures so far as I can tell that. And the rest of them, these figures are very okay, but it's not the best articulation. It kind of reminds me like the same TV show or the 95 movie. But the 95 movie, the Mighty Morphin one, I would give it a chance. I would do a review it later after that because I was doing one by one anyway. So, and the same as TV show, the same hype like the Legacy Mighty Morphin, the TV show version, maybe it's the same hype as much as has the ones that I got. It's the same as different articulation. So, but a little bit disappointing is the butt cheeks on it. It does not get kit back or something like that. But the rest of them, I'm not sure. Then I move and articulate it. But this one, the rest of them, it's okay recently, so I don't mind it. So let's say I'm going to give him these figures like 10 on a 9. 10 on a 9 because it was awesome figures. And then I really like these figures. And I got get a chance to collect it. I finally got the chance to collect it. So, comparison you have on a TV show and in the Mighty Morphin the 95 movie. I will have a reviewing very soon if I have a chance. But right now, I just got these figures right now. So, last time I did a reviewing with Saban's Power Rangers, for example, like the updated or movie review, the Saban's Power Rangers 2017, also, same, I give it 10 on a 9. Did I mention I got the Blu-ray and DVD with Walmart exclusive? Go check them out in case you missed it with notifications or not. We'll see. Well, go check out. You might have missed it. So, what can I say all these figures as possible? So, don't forget, click like, comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the icon bell. Notice notifications in case you missed it, might you watched. So, go check them out with these guys right here. So I'm finally back in the reviewing, back at track a little bit more. And I'm sorry it took away so long because I was doing the other stuff one by one. So we'll see what happens in the distance in the future. So this is Typhon Skyberg, and this is my toy review with Saban's Power Rangers 2017 with 5-inch figures with all these I collected as possible. So I finally thank you for that. So, don't forget, I bought it myself with Alpha 5 and the Rita Repulsa are the ones that I got. And thanks to my niece, bought me the $32 from the Amazon, but that's same at Target exclusive. So anyway, this is Typhon Skyberg. This is my toy review of Saban's Power Rangers 2017. I'll see you around, guys. Happy toy hunting and take care.